Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss about sexual reproduction in flowering plants. Yes, sexual reproduction, where two individuals are involved, a male as well as a female. Now, you might be wondering there is only one plant. Where is the male and the female part of the plant? And how a plant can reproduce sexually? Yes, as you see in this image, flowering plants. So, flower is basically the main organ which helps the plant to reproduce sexually. Okay, so flower is said to be the reproductive organ of the plant. And in the flower only, there are male and female parts of the plant. How and where, let's see in this video. Okay, so flower is said to be the reproductive part of the plant which bears the male and the female part of the plant which helps the plant reproduce sexually. It is said that a typical flower consists of four distinct whorls. Okay, whorls basically means four distinct parts. As we have hands, legs, nose, eyes, etc. In the same way, a typical flower can have four different parts. They are known as calyx, corolla, androecium, gynoecium. Please note this: calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium. Now let's see about the structure and then you will understand what exactly is calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium. Okay. Now if you have seen a hibiscus flower, which is a very common flower everyone has seen, it has a green color structure at the bottom, a place where we catch the flower. It has some red color beautiful petals, and inside it, it has some thread like structures, right? The green color structure at the bottom, the leaf like green color structure at the bottom which you see is said to be calyx. So this green color structure is said to be calyx. It has another name which is said to be sepals. Okay, calyx is also said to be sepals. What would be the function of this green color structure, leaf-like structure? Plant, green, yes, the only thing which comes to our mind is it performs photosynthesis and makes the food for the plant or for the flower. And second important function here is it protects the bud of the flower. So if you have seen, flower does not come directly to the plant. There is a small bud and then it blooms into a flower. So that bud initially has to be protected, like we protect our young ones, right? And once they are mature enough, they are on their own. So in the same way, the bud of the flower has to be protected. Who protects them? This green color structure from any kind of environmental damage. So that was the first part of the flower: calyx, sepal, function, photosynthesis and protection. Next, the beautiful colors of the flower. You might have seen a purple color flower, a white color flower, a red color flower. So this color, this red color or this color is basically colored structures are known as corolla. They are also said to be petals. Okay, like if you have made a flower somewhere in the drawing or craft, you make the petals of the flower. What is this? These are basically the colorful structure of the flower. Why this colorful structure of petals are present? Colorful, yes, it is colorful because it has to attract insects. It has to attract animals. Why attraction of insects and animals is important, we will study later on. That is for pollination. What is pollination? We are going to study later on. Okay, so petals, also known as corolla, present in varied colors, and function is attraction of insects, animals, etc. for pollination. Next, we move to the third part of the flower, the thread-like structures, the yellow color structure which you see on the screen. This yellow color structures are said to be androecium. Okay, androecium. It is the male part of the flower. Male part of the flower. It is also said to be stamen. Okay, androecium, male part of the flower. also said to be stamen. Now the interesting part in the flower is both male and female part of the flower live together. Yes, they are present, or male and female part of the plant are present in one particular organ, that is flower itself. What is this stamen? It is said that the stamen is made up of two parts. Here you can see a ball-like structure. This is known as anther, and a thread-like structure which connects to the bottom of the flower is said to be filament. Okay, so you have these two structures together will be called as stamen. So stamen consists of anther and filament. And what is present inside the anther? Inside the anther, the male gamete. As I explained you in the earlier video also, gamete means the specialized cells which perform the function of reproduction. So this male gametes are present in the anther, and the male gametes of the flower are known as, or of the plant are known as, pollen grains. Okay, so pollen grains are the male gamete of the flower present in the anther, and it is supported by a thread-like structure, that is filament. Okay, that is about the structure of the male gamete. All the stamens together. It is not that there will be only one stamen in the flower. There will be many stamens in the flower, and all the stamen together are said to be androecium. Okay, we move to the last part of the flower. You see the green color structure. This green color structure is said to be gynoecium. Also said to be carpel or pistil. Okay, it has three names: gynoecium, or carpel, or pistil. All the carpels, pistils together are said to be gynoecium. One carpel, one pistil consists of three parts. Okay, one carpel, I just write here, one carpel or pistil consists of three parts. The first is stigma, the second is style, and the third is ovary. Stigma is a knob-like structure which you see at the starting. Okay, then the style is a long tube-like structure, and finally you see a swollen structure at the end, the white color structure, which is said to be ovary. And inside this you see an ovule. Okay, inside the ovary you will have an ovule. So sigma, style, and ovary together consist of carpel, and this is all the carpels together are known as gynoecium, and it is said to be the female part of the flower. Which part? Female part. So yes, the flower consists the function of gynoecium and androecium. We'll study in the next session exactly why these are present and how they are helping the plant. You will come to know as and when we study about how the sexual reproduction takes place in the plant. Okay, so this is about the structure of the flower: calyx, corolla, androecium, gynoecium. Okay, androecium, gynoecium. Calyx is basically the outermost part of the plant, green in color, hence function is protection and photosynthesis. Colorful, coloura, okay, and attraction or pollination is the function. Androecium, male part, also known as stamen, composed of two different parts, anther and filament, and gynoecium, female part, consists of three different parts: stigma, style, and ovary. And inside the ovary, as I said, there is ovule, and inside the ovule there is an egg cell which is the female gamete. So the male gamete of the flower, or the male structure which helps in reproduction of the plant, is pollen grain, whereas the female structure which helps in reproduction is said to be the egg cell. And where it is present? It is present in the ovary, the swollen part of the ear. The ovary, that is the swollen part of the female reproductive structure of the plant. Inside this there is a female. Okay, that is all about the structure of the flower. Thank you.